Baby Yoda! Great, now that I got your attention, will Danny DeVito join the MCU? Elizabeth Banks continues her pursuit to go unnoticed. And a new musical about Michael Jackson's glove? All this and much more on Geekend Update. Welcome back to Geekend Update, your number 2 source on all things geek. Loyal watchers already know me as your host, Justyn Madriaga. Hold for applause. Wait, I wasn't supposed to read that. Justyn, stop reading this. What are you doing? We got our first look at Rami Malek's character this week with the release of the latest James Bond trailer. Also revealed is one of Q's newest inventions for Bond, a falling chandelier. Elizabeth Banks will direct and star in The Invisible Woman. Looks like she decided to cut to the chase after Charlie's Angels bombed by making another movie starring a woman that no one will see. Mina Massoud says he hasn't had a single audition since starring in Aladdin. Speaking of Aladdin, Disney has just announced a spin-off series based on Prince Anders. What the hell, Hollywood? We finally get a Middle Eastern prince, which, by the way, who is as fine as hell? And then you decide to give us a series about the only white guy in the movie? I mean, no offense to Billy What's-His-Face, but I mean, look at this guy. He's so good looking that I'd invite him into my Cave of Wonders and show him a whole new world. I could rub his lamp and make his wishes come true. Riff raff, street rat, I would tap that. What? Wait, way too much? Oh, okay. Oh. I'll stop. The highly anticipated Godzilla vs. Kong has been delayed for 8 months. Inside sources report that this is the result of Godzilla slipping on a giant banana peel. Johnny Depp is producing a musical about Michael Jackson's glove, but from the angle that it's actually, and this is true, a blood-sucking alien from outer space. Casting is down to 2 contenders, Thing from the Addams Family and Luke Skywalker's missing hand. Williams Sonoma has announced a new line of Star Wars Instant Pots, which can be used for pressure cooking, slow cooking, and even yogurt making. This is great news for Luke Skywalker, who's been looking for alternative ways to use that milk from whatever that creature was in The Last Jedi. There's even a brand new voice-activated feature exclusive to the Star Wars line, which crisps up your food as soon as you shout, "Uncle Owen? Peru!" In a recent interview with Vanity Fair, director J.J. Abrams says that Star Wars The Rise of Skywalker will introduce new aspects of the Force that is sure to infuriate some fans. In other words, he's making a Star Wars movie.
Who's that Pokemon?
Shout out to this week's sponsor, Skywalker's Green Milk Yogurt. The only thing fresher is a Thala Siren's udder. yeah, that's fresh. Ooh.
It's a Tesla Cybertruck!
The Obi-Wan Kenobi series still does not have a set date for the start of filming. Director Deborah Chow tells us that the delay is due to the inability to find the droids that she's looking for. She said that. Disney Plus has ordered a new kids game show called Star Wars Jedi Temple Challenge, hosted by Jar Jar Binks actor Ahmed Best. Various challenges that contestants will face include who has the longest tongue, who can shoot the most droids with a laser gun stuck to their foot, and who's the best, no pun intended, but really intended, at executing Order 66 against toxic fans. A Starship Trooper strategy game is set to be released in 2020. They're just working out the final bugs. Oh wait, they're working in the final bugs. Doctor Doom is rumored to be the villain in the sequel to Black Panther. Looks like his plan to escape Fantastic Four involves getting into a franchise that's actually good. Silly Doctor Doom, don't you know that the only way to get into the MCU is if you played the Human Torch? The Black Widow trailer finally dropped, and you know what? Enough is enough. Scarlett Johansson gets to be 5 years late with a film, but when I'm just 5 hours late to work, I'm unprofessional, and usually hungover, and fired, and I'll never work in this town again. I mean, whatever. I'm just as hot as she is. A petition to get Danny DeVito to play Wolverine in the MCU has reached 55,000 signatures. Next up is a petition to get Arnold Schwarzenegger to play Sabretooth so we can finally get that sequel to Twins. And now, much to my protest, this episode's co-head writer Jake is forcing me to deliver these next two stories. Marvel's upcoming WandaVision TV show is set to be a sitcom series, paying homage to different sitcoms over the decades. You can expect to see this mashup of different super friends as they navigate the family matters of living in a full house. Cheers to whoever thought of this concept. Shia LaBeouf stars in an autobiographical film he wrote titled Honey Boy. The film was lauded at this year's Sundance Film Festival, but I think there's a few plot holes. You don't need an eagle eye to see what I did there. Everyone can see it regardless of your name. Even Stevens can get the joke. Now that I got that over with, on to our final story. Russian dairy farmers have been testing VR headsets on cows to improve their living conditions and make them more relaxed as they get milked. Warner Brothers has already bought the rights to the film adaptation, which they will be calling... Really, Jake? I mean, no, I'm not gonna say it. Fine. They'll be calling it the Mootrix.
Justyn, it's the Mootrix, and you know it. You gotta emphasize the Mootrix.
They'll be calling it the Mootrix. And that's it for this installment of Geekend Update. Stay tuned for more episodes. God, I still can't believe you made me say the Mootrix. Hey, you made it! Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed any of this, hit that like and subscribe button. I don't know where the buttons are. Just hit all of them. They're over here, they're over there. I don't know. And don't forget to follow us on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram.